Now more from the NAACP letter. We are 500 police officers short of the number that experts say Oakland needs. Our 911 system does not work. Residents now know that help will not come when danger confronts them. Worse, criminals know that too. Cynthia Adams is with us, the Oakland NAACP president. Before that, she served 35 plus years in the Oakland Unified School District. We're glad to have you on, ma'am. Thank you for joining us. I'm fascinated by so many parts of this letter, but one line that struck me in particular was community shamed into silence. And I'm wondering if there was a moment that you decided we need to stand up now.
Yes, we decided this. We've been talking about what should we do, what should we do, what should we do. And each time we would meet, we would always discuss what's really going on in Oakland. And we just got fed up. You know when you have a glass and full of water that has a little water in it, tiny water, and you keep pouring the water, keep pouring the water, keep pouring the water. Soon the water gets full and it runs over. And it ran over with us. And it was time for us to say something. Bishop Bob Jackson and myself and other part of the community came together to write this op-ed about public safety. Public safety is so important in our community. It is so much is going on, frightening. You know, you can't go to the Versatile, you can't go to the grocery stores, you can't put your groceries in your cars, you can't do anything. I understand Monday on Broadway, it was a shootout. Someone was trying to take hijack a car, and they started shooting. So we had to say something. We was too quiet. We was too quiet. And as you know, the old saying say, a closed mouth never get fed. And we had to open our mouth. We had to say something. And it's not just about one race. It's about everybody. Yeah. And we want the politicians to come along and sit down and have a conversation with us so we can work together and work this out and make this a better city and a better Oakland.
Well, it would not be hard for things to get better because of how bad things are. Violent crime up 15%, aggravated assault 9%, robbery 22%, burglary 39%, motor vehicle theft up 49%. The fact that this came from the NAACP is significant because it seems as though over the past couple of years there has been this enormous effort, and perhaps well-intentioned, to defang, if not defund the police, to not charge people because charging certain crimes was considered racist or wasn't progressive enough. There was better ways to fight crime with community efforts, on and on and on and on. This seems to be a very direct plea. And what I'm wondering is, I know you're in Boston for this meeting of the NAACP, what the response to this letter has been.
Very strong. State president just wrote a letter, an answer to the letter that we put out, and we're getting ready to send that out as well, so you will be getting a copy of it.
Wow. All right. Well, we're looking forward. We're looking forward to that. Tell me, how is it, I guess would be the best way to say it, that for so long it seemed as though the African-American community was all in on defunding the police and on prosecutors not prosecuting certain crimes, on and on and on and on, as though that was the real threat to the public safety of minority communities, that the police were the real threat and prosecutors were the real threat. And this letter turns all that on its head. For however well-intentioned those thoughts were earlier, what changed?
Public safety. Public safety. Our seniors are crying out public safety. As you know, a lot of seniors now are living longer. And they're still driving, they're still going shopping, they're still doing activities and everything. Public safety changed a lot of things. And when you're afraid to go out of your door, to go to the mailbox, to go to do your garbage,
Cynthia, I don't want to interrupt you, but I want to be able to play just one soundbite of somebody talking about just that issue that you're speaking about. Take a listen.
We have more crimes, we have more shootings, we have more homicides here, but then at the same time, we have less officers.
There it is. That's what you've been describing. How long do you think it's going to take to come back? As you point out in your letter, businesses have left. The economic engine of Oakland, which used to be really a powerful economic engine with the ports and industry there, that's gone. A lot of it's left because of crime. The stores that were in the minority communities have pulled up and left because they went out of business because of the shoplifting and the violence. Do you think it can come back?
It can come back, and it will come back. And we're going to make sure it comes back. We're going to all work together. We're going to sit down at the table, and we're going to bring it back. It can come back. Jobs can come back. Business can come back. We have to be able to work together to be able to bring it back. But it will come back.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.